In this series of shorts, we follow 15 ordinary people on an extraordinary journey through Africa. In the ultimate test this summer, our participants fish in the Atlantic Ocean, sleep rough in the desert, fetch their own water, and confront the harsh truths about their home country's history in this continent. Over the last 10 years, thousands of young migrants have left Senegal on unstable boats or looking for work in Europe. Many have died at sea, leaving behind a new class of women who a local newspaper labelled sea widows. These women, like so many others across Senegal, have lost a child or a husband and won't receive any aid from the state. Only a few of them have found work. Over 80% of women in Senegal work in the informal sector, which means they don't benefit from basic social services. Women will often work for long hours in substandard and dangerous conditions. Today, Zen, Maryam and Saba have a chance to meet one such widow with the aim of learning more about how she lives.
Are you happy with life, and what do you need in order to be happy?
After the death of her husband, Aita also lost her sister. So in what was a grueling time for the grieving widow, she found herself taking care of 11 children.
That isn't a toilet.
That's not.
That is a toilet that you're standing on when you go in there. It smells as well.
Aita's home is in the middle of a dense city slum where hygiene standards are poor. And in a room that measures the size of a broom cupboard, Aita's raising her own children as well as those of her sisters. At the end of each day, she takes out the sleeping mattresses from under the bed or behind a wardrobe, and what looked like a living room soon becomes a bedroom for the entire family.
Like, let's say she said she had 5 kids. That would mean 5 bedrooms back in the UK. But over here, I guess she's just asking for something like probably a building about twice the size, with its own toilet and maybe, I don't know what else she would need, but she's not asked for much. She just asked for a bigger living space. She didn't say, I want a kitchen, I want a dining room, I want a utility room. She didn't ask for anything like that.
I find it really upsetting to see so many people cramped in one space, and yeah, it's just, and also seeing their beds. They only have that much foam to sleep on, and it's so hard. I can't imagine how it must be like living here.
I can't imagine how hard it is for her. For looking after our own kids as well as our sister's kids, and not having our husband here to provide for them, and she has to provide for all these kids. I can't imagine how she does it.
There's so many people living here, and also the environment itself. You've got the heat right now. It's so hot, and it's not even midday yet. The flies, that's why we're all covered up, and it's not like anywhere else in Senegal. It's really not nice here in terms of the environment. It's like, as soon as we stepped out the car, we were like, we could barely hold. Exactly. And
I guess they're used to it, but for us it's really hard.
I don't want to go home and just continue living the way I was before. I want to go home and make sure that I change myself, and I want to change my friends and my family as well. I want to make sure that from this trip I can say to them, look, I've learnt this, I've learnt that, and we need to change what we're doing.
Everyone here is so patient, even though they don't have as much as I do, or they're still so content, and I'm just going to take that away. They're really patient.
Next time on Selfies in Africa, we stop over at a village bakery. But will it be any match to the French patisseries Nadia is used to?